What's going on, guys? It's another game. It's the Premier League. We're back at Emirates Stadium again, and we're going to go top of the league, and we're going to hopefully stay there until the end of the fucking season, because we're going to win the league, and that is that. Arsenal v West Ham, 3 o'clock kickoff. We've not had one of these 3 p.m. kickoffs, I think, all season as of yet. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. And look, it's going to be a huge game. There's going to be a bit of pressure on there because obviously we've got a chance to go top. We've got the Scouse team playing at R5. So, yeah, it's going to be a good game. West Ham, obviously, have beaten us in the last 2 times at the Emirates Stadium. But Olympiacos said that last night as well, or on Wednesday, sorry, when they played us the last 3 times at Emirates Stadium. But you know what happened to them, don't you? They got beat and they had to go home packing their bags with 0 points. And West Ham are going to be doing the same. So let's get into the preview. I think West Ham's team in general, obviously, they've not had the best of seasons. They went to Everton and got a point, though, on Monday. They've got Jared Bowen, Paquetá, a couple of players like that who could make a difference. They will get an opportunity or two at Emirates Stadium, don't get me wrong. But it's up to us to put them to the sword in the first half, before 60th minute at least. With the attacking force that we have, there's no reason that West Ham should be in this game in the second half. They should be over and out, underwater, done, game dead and buried. Give the likes of Ethan Nwaneri a chance, Max Dowman, that sort of stuff. But because it's the last game before the international break, who knows? They may get a full game, the likes of Odegaard and players, because we want to make sure that we build our goal difference as much as possible and take advantage of this excellent opportunity that 1 or 2 weeks ago we would not have thought in our wildest dreams that we'd be having this opportunity to go top of the league on Saturday in October. So look, West Ham, obviously they've got a new manager, Nuno, who's good. But Nottingham Forest said that a few weeks ago. They've got a top manager in Ange Postecoglou. They got battered 3-0. So look, we're hoping for the same result again. Now, as I was saying, they've beat us the last 2 times at Emirates Stadium, which is mad. I remember the one in, I think it was December time, where they beat us, and yeah, it was out of nowhere. And they beat us in the League Cup before that as well. Last season they beat us, but obviously we had a different team then. Most of our players was out injured and suspensions, this and that. We was focusing on the Champions League. It's one of them games where West Ham just seem to get the better of us. They've beat us at Emirates, I think, 3-4 times all the time as well, at the new stadium, the Emirates Stadium. But we've beat them at theirs 5-2 and 6-0, I think it was. You should be able to see now on your screen. And we're hoping that we can bring that form into Emirates Stadium when we play against them. There's no reason why we shouldn't be able to. By my imagination, we should be absolutely annihilating them. I don't care if they've got a new manager, bounce and all this stuff. It doesn't mean shit. You play in Arsenal. You come into our fucking pitch, our stadium. You play by our fucking rules. It's our rules, not yours. So you come into Arsenal to get your heads kicked in. Obviously not literally. There's nothing literal in that. But I'm talking about the football terms. You come into Arsenal to get absolutely annihilated, battered, tortured, whatever word you want to use to describe it. That's what's going to happen. So look, it's a massive game and we should be getting the 3 points no matter what, at all costs. The head-to-head, obviously, we've won our last 4 out of 8 in all competitions, 1 being in the League Cup, and all in all, because it's a London derby, you just don't know what happens in these games. That's the sort of feeling you get when you're playing against these teams like West Ham, and when it's a London derby, and they sold Declan Rice to us, and they've created this imaginary rivalry which isn't there. It's only there for them because, let's face it, they don't have much to play for. They don't have many rivalries, and they want to create whatever they possibly can do. But for us, it's just another game. It's another day in the football playground, and we're coming to get the 3 points. And look, we've got to think positively and forget about, it's one of those bogey teams and this and that. We're Arsenal. Let's focus on what we're capable of doing, and we should be able to get the 3 points. Now, the lineup is so fascinating these days because every game you could almost change your players around and still have no sort of drop-off because that's how good our replacements, our substitutions are. If you looked at that bench on Wednesday night, we had Saka, we had Eze, we had Max Dowman, Ethan Nwaneri, Mosquera, Kepa. I think Norgard was there. And a few others. And don't forget Havertz and that are still injured as well. So for me, the lineup, honestly, is very difficult. But David Weir starts, one of the best goalkeepers in the Premier League by far. And then on the right, Timber plays. Obviously, he got a bit of a rest on Wednesday. Ben White played for him, and he did exceptionally well. So Timber starts, and then Saliba and Gabriel play for me. Gabriel and Saliba obviously did play. Gabriel had a bit of a knock, but I'm pretty sure he's available, like Arteta said, and Brazil have picked him as well. So Saliba, Gabriel. On the left, Calafiori. He had the full game out, I believe, on Wednesday, so he plays for me. Lewis Skelly, you did great, and you've given Calafiori the rest he needed. This squad rotation is basically what will get us over the line. Zubimendi plays. Odegaard has to play. If Odegaard plays like that, there's just no stopping him. This is the Odegaard we know, creating chance after chance, being the orchestrator, pulling the strings, playing the piano, playing the guitar, the instruments, he owns them. If he plays like that on Saturday, bye-bye. Bye-bye, West Ham. So Odegaard, Zubimendi, Rice. Rice, obviously, has not been great this season, but when you look at him, like, for example, against Newcastle, that last-ditch tackle when he ran all the length of the pitch and got a blocking to stop it from going 2-0. Things like that is what we need Rice to do. If he's not going to get the goals and assists, it's okay. Just do your defensive bit and your attacking bit in terms of running with the ball and creating. But defensive contribution is massive because this is Zubimendi's first season. So Rice, Odegaard, Zubimendi. Centre forward, it's Gyökeres. I think Arteta's going to change it about sooner or later and test something else because Gyökeres is going to need a rest here or there, and obviously he's not firing on all cylinders, but his game, other than that, is great. He's brought that game into his that bit into his game now where he's doing all the other bits, a bit like what Havertz was doing apart from scoring. So if he's doing that bit and then hopefully he can add the goals, then that's what we need from our striker. So Gyökeres plays for me. Martinelli plays on the left. He has to. He's having a great season. He's scoring, creating, he's running, he's dynamic, he's flexible. That's exactly what we need Martinelli to be doing. And most importantly, he's confident and he's available. And then on the right, do we play Saka? Do we play Nwaneri, Dauman? Do we put Trossard there? We put Saka, simple as that. Saka come on and scored off the left. He plays. There's no questions about that. He's been picked for England, unfortunately, even though he's just come back of injury. But that's Saka. He's world class. Half injured or not, he gets picked. So Saka plays for me. Hopefully we can bring him off at half time and, get the minutes managed. Prediction for me. I'm going to go for another comfortable victory to Arsenal, at least 3-0. I'm hoping we score more than that. It depends when we get the first goal. 3-0. I don't think it's unfair to say that. It's 3-0. It should be comfortable, but you just don't know. It's football. Anything's possible. But this season, it's our season. We're going to win 3-0 at least, and we're going to go top of the table. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. We're going to start the weekend early, 3 o'clock kickoff, have the whole of Saturday to celebrate and Sunday, and then a little bit on Monday as well. So that's my prediction, that's my preview. Let me know what your thoughts are.